Kimchi, it's a tradition, a story, a spark of life in every bite, its flavor and the power of the fermentation. We're making it today in our little kitchen, straight from the heart. Stay with us, let's cook!
Kimchi, one of the best fermented foods ever. If you have gut issue or girls, women's health, you know when you know. Kimchi will change your life. It is also very delicious and, be careful, extremely addictive. I was looking forward to making this episode of For God's Sake with you today. So let's prepare our cabbage for the kimchi. Your cabbage should be fresh, firm and with crisp. The lid should be tightly packed. Look for ones that feel heavy for their size and have minimum browning or damage. The higher the quality of the cabbage, the better the kimchi will be. Let's prep it. We will take one cabbage and we will cut the bottom on half like this. Now gently rip it apart. Look how fresh, beautiful. Place it back in the basket and do it again with all your cabbages. Take these halves and we cut these bottoms. However, we're not ripping the cabbage at this stage. Time to give our cabbage a little bath. I'm doing that in the sink, but if you have got a big bowl, that works too. I always like to add a splash of vinegar when washing my veggies. Add your cabbage. Just try to go through every single leaf, making sure it's super clean. Then set it aside to drain. Our cabbage has been drained. Start to salt it. Make sure your salt is non-iodized for sheer salt or salt for pickling. I also will need a big bowl. Everything you need to do, you need to take the cabbage. I would say the bath is over, but the spa day hasn't finished as yet. So you need to make kind of a salt massage. Try to do it through every single leaf. Then place your cabbage with any part upside down. Now we will need little patience. We will come back every 30 minutes to the kitchen and flip this cabbage upside down. 30 minutes up, let's see what's happening with our kimchi. You can already see there is a lot of water drained out our cabbage. So everything we will need to do now, turn all this cabbage upside down. Total time which our cabbage will spend in brine will be 3 hours. See you after 30 minutes.
Just carry on with flipping the cabbage every 30 minutes. You can see all the water coming out now. It's getting softer, which means it's nearly there.
Our cabbage is on its last turn, and whilst we're waiting, we will prepare the flavorful paste. Right, for this we will need 200 ml of water and we will put this water for boil. In a bowl separately, we will mix 100 ml of water with 2 tablespoons of the glutinous rice flour. Nothing to do with the gluten. It gives this paste silky and smooth consistency. If you don't have glutinous rice flour, you can use cornstarch. Make sure your glutinous rice flour completely dissolved, so we have this silky smooth coat for our kimchi. Right, our water is boiled, so what we will do now, pour this mixture in this boiling water. It's instantly becoming like glue-like texture. Just give it a bit of boil. It does remind a slime. It smells like rice. We leave it aside to cool down. Look at this beautiful garlic. It's going next. We will need 9 to 10 garlic cloves, Kimchi is so iconic that in Korea there's national kimchi making holiday. It's called kimjang. I peeled my last garlic, chop it in the way you like it. This garlic will go to our blender. The next step, just peel your ginger. And again, you chop it. This ginger will also go to the blender. We do carry on, and the next we will chop our spring onions, followed by coriander. Now, simple as that. 100 ml of water, sugar and fish sauce. 2 tablespoons of gochugaru. I do apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. This is Korean chili. Favorite. So much flavor and color. Our greens, half of it I will add to the blender, but another half I will leave it for later for our kimchi. Let's start the party. Already smells incredible. We mix in our paste and our rice mixture we prepared before. The leftover of greens in the same bowl. This is ready, it can go aside, and we're returning to our cabbage. Look, it's soft, it's fully covered with water. Now we need to rinse it very well. By the way, do remember we chopped on another quarter cabbage, but we didn't do anything about that. So it's perfect timing to repeat on another half. Look, what do we have here? Our cabbage is already drained. I do recommend you, especially if you have cuts like me, for the next step to use some gloves. Take a little bit of paste and make sure that your every single leaf is coated. Kimchi, it's the whole sensory experience. It's texture, it's smell, spice, all of it, it's happening at the same time when you're making it. Look, beautiful. I'm using a container I do have in the house. Bend the kimchi in half and put it with a bended side up. We carry on with the rest. It's done. Ah, look. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now our kimchi will stay for 2 to 3 days. Remember, it's alive, so probably if your temperature is warm in the house, you will observe bubbling. And then try to open your cover once per day. You probably will feel a bit of stinky smell. My husband always cries about that. But after 2 to 3 days, you can start trying that. And if it's crunchy and delicious, means it's ready. Thank you for watching Little Kitchen. It was real pleasure to making this kimchi with you. Please share your feedback or just simply ask any questions. I'm more than happy to respond. And don't forget to subscribe and see you next time. Bye!